That looks so good. Let's make some beef stew. I've been wanting to make this for a couple of days and I'm not really getting an early start on it as much as I would like. So I'm probably going to cook it on high for at least 4 hours, maybe 5, maybe 6. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. But let's get started. This is a really tiny onion and I like onions, so I'm just going to use 2, but you could use 1 if you have 1 big onion. And we're just going to dice this up. I just dropped a knob of butter into the skillet that I already browned the meat in, so with all those juices, I'm just going to add the onions and saute it. Then we're going to add some garlic. I might even add a little bit of browning just to make the color a little richer. Yeah. I'm not adding the garlic yet because you don't want the garlic to burn. The onions and garlic are all brown. Looks and smells delicious already.
My broccoli is building.
Alright, I'll come help you, baby. I'm going to add the rest of this chicken broth and see if it fully covers the meat. If it doesn't, I'll probably add just a little bit of water. You could use beef broth. I just don't like beef broth, so I use chicken broth. Okay, it just barely submerges the meat or water. I don't want it to be too salty, so water is good, and then we can check for taste later and just add salt. I'm just going to pop this into the slow cooker and turn it on, and then we'll come back to add some seasonings and all the other stuff, but we need to get this meat cooking immediately.
Can you cook when you're done?
When I'm done. I've already added the carrots to the crock pot. Now I'm going to add the potatoes and then we're going to season it. I've just not had the time that I thought I would have, so I'm working backwards, but it's okay. This probably isn't going to be like traditional because I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just trying to get it done, so I'm just throwing seasonings in there and we'll just taste it. Some chicken bouillon, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano. I thought I had fresh thyme, but I don't. So ground thyme, a little bit of paprika, parsley. Then I'm just going to cover this up and let it cook for the rest of the time, and then when I come to check it, I'll check it for taste, and then if we need to add some more stuff, then I will just add it. Forgot to show you guys the last time before I stopped recording that I ended up adding 2 bay leaves, so add that to your notes. I'm adding in a little bit of a cornstarch slurry right now, not too much, and then I'm going to put like 2 pads of butter in there just because I really want it to have like a very silky finish. I've checked it for seasoning. I went ahead and added like another round of all the same thing, and it's been cooking for 5 hours, and that's all we can manage to spare because we're hungry. So I'm going to add the butter, stir it up. It's pretty much done, and I'll plate it up in the next video. That's how you make beef stew. Bye.